Hey, good morning. It's the 31st of August, 2023. And my name's Tim. And today is a happy little whisper to make up for the ones yesterday, which I felt a little, I don't know, weren't so happy. But still, I've kind of, all along, felt it's like, let me be genuine, let me be honest in this odd little interaction. That in a way, I must be. Which includes kind of getting across things to you of what I'm going through without being too honest. Remember, I haven't been too honest, Tim, for a while, have I? But honest, Tim, just to keep you in the loop of what I'm going through, if you cared. And basically, my day was all right. Doing those messages, it always helps me. It does. But I'm only just uploading them now, today, in a minute. So obviously they've got the numbers worth listening in line, I think. And then I had a wonderful night's sleep. I really did. And somehow I sort of woke up. I went to sleep quite early, and then I woke up sort of, like 1 a.m. or something. I was like, oh, that's annoying. But I was just sort of, as I think all of us have a responsibility to do, as you wake up, as you start your day, it's great to have a default thank you in place. And throughout my life, I really have. The first thing is thank you. Regardless of what is going on. In the past, I found that easier because my situation had more reason to be grateful for. Subsequently, I've had, a lot of stuff that on one level I am thankful for because I know it's part of this process, of this journey. But the specifics can be there that are a problem or insurmountable problems. And so it's hard sometimes to be thankful. But I am. So I woke up and I felt that. And I managed to get myself back to sleep. Had some beautiful dreams. And then I woke up. I always wake very early anyway. And kind of get myself up and then do my thing of going within. And then have my day. And today I knew straight away that I would speak to you again. Like I've said, I have these days where I just know that I feel a complete, and I was, in a sense, I don't want to speak if I don't feel that I must come from this place of genuine insight, of inspiration, of feeling the subject that I want to be involved in. And yesterday was a little bit of a different one. It was almost like a bit of a rescue operation for myself. It was like, well, I'm just going to reach out to those people that have become so precious to me. Because I know on some level I will get some help. And I guess somehow I did. It's like I say, and I was just lifted again. There's something that just lifts you. And it was so beautiful. And one of the little things that kind of got me wanting to do this, could be a bit playful, I'm afraid, but could be too honest. But one of the things, I got this sort of message, look at stuff. And it was the message, the title, was someone who's ready to confess their feelings, but is waiting for someone to notice their affection. And it's a bit like, well, you can look at that various ways, but it really struck me because I noticed that affection. I know who my wild bird is, more or less. And what I'm learning of my position in this process is that that love, that affection, is coming from every single direction now, from human beings. And I feel it, I experience it, I see it as I look. Sometimes in the streets, especially when I'm somewhere that I'm not normally, where people are not perhaps as ready to ignore me, primed. Sometimes I'll see it. I'll see eyes. I'll see people that just look at me. And there's a look that, in a sense, shouldn't be there. Funny enough, the same look that twigged me onto your sister all those years ago. A look of love in the eyes that, in a sense, say, huh? I recognize that look. I know that look. And I see that look on occasion. And it always helps me to kind of know I'm on the path. No, I'm not imagining it. It helps me to feel home somehow. That I am not entirely mad and imagining it. So noticing that affection, I notice it here in this world. But I wonder if the message really is pointing to a deeper understanding of that affection on another level. Our interactions. The interactions I have with many over these years, so many, that are either lessons in themselves sometimes, confusing and taking me through processes and all sorts of things. But others are very much sort of one-on-one or a group of people. And there is a beautiful acknowledgement. And I feel in those experiences an acceptance, a connection. Now I know that is me building these connections with people on other levels. But that they also exist here on Earth. At least some of them. Waiting to work it out, I'll let you know. But what's so beautiful is that if there was someone thinking of confessing, that in a sense, I want you to know that you kind of already have confessed a lot of that. And if you're wondering whether I hear you or notice that affection, the answer is yes. In fact, I think I noticed a lot of the affection before perhaps you did. Although, I'll be careful there. But so if this other little thing can help, another little message, another little reach out, gets me any closer to seeing you, because that is what I want to do. Yes, I'm talking to the wild bird. But as I have learnt, this is to so many, that I must see you I must be physically with you at some point in this human life. For this to truly take a leap forward, risk it for a biscuit, take a leap of faith, grow a pair. So I just wanted, if it helps, because here I am, I've got free will. And I had to talk to you today. Had to talk to the wild bird. Had to say, look, here you go. I see you. And I want to be with you. I want to know you. And kind of simple as that, really. And that we are at a really important point in this process. Me and you, others in their journeys, and us all. We're at a crucial point where so many people give up. So many people start to doubt. Their fears and doubts get the best of them. And they start to replace their dream that carried them so far. They start to replace it with doubts. This is a very real danger right now. I ain't going to do this. I ain't giving up. I told you all along. And I want to reach a hand out today through this screen to anyone that feels this connection with me and say, don't give up now. In fact, double down on it. That in a sense, some of you, all of us, may have a few extra little bumps and scrapes now. Things, possibly even people and individuals, wanting to pull you off course, wanting to pull you off your dream. And it's a very human thing that a lot of this awareness makes very clear to you, that we have this human, if we are miserable, we attract miserable people, we attract people and make them miserable. And it seems so cruel and mean, but it is very human, and it's to be forgiven completely. And in fact, try and lift them up. It's an opportunity. But right now, for us all on this journey, keep those blinkers on. And remain ever closer to yourself, to your dream. Keep it yours. Go to your churches, your whatever you're doing, in groups. Enjoy that. It's powerful. I want to do that. I would love to do that. But don't replace your personal connection with this, with a group connection. Because then if that group changes, some awful scandal, some this, some that, then that will put the doubt in your mind. And that's unfair. It's not fair on an individual. So hold your dream. It's your personal one. And it grows in you. So let us not fall at this hurdle. That I feel, I'm certain, we are coming ever closer to some sort of union here. That this veil will be lifted. That there will be an honest human interaction in something so cosmic. And we're right there. We're so close. So no giving up, no doubts, no fears right now, okay? Well, bird, you settle your feathers. I might be back in Portugal soon. I'm still trying to make this decision, but some work's possibly come up in Silves. And I'm missing the Algarve, to be honest. I'm missing the sun. It's pissing with rain, you know. It's sunny now, actually. But it's getting cold, actually cold. And I came over with a bag full of clothes. Can't even, these planes, man, by the way, Ryanair and all you lot, out of order, just a bag now. Anyway, so, but I got hardly any clothes. So I'm getting a bit like, oh, crikey, I need to get back. So, a 50-50, but I think I might be back. I might even just mention my flight arrival details once I get them. Don't know why. Just be a laugh, wouldn't it? And so I'm hoping to be back. I just feel closer to you there. Even though I know distance doesn't matter. I've proved that. It may well have been in the States this whole time, and yet it doesn't stop it. But in a way, for my well-being in Portugal, I feel like I am by your side. And that is where I want to be. So I'm kind of hoping I'll be back. And I'd love to get surfing. I've surfed all summer. So I might be back. It's like I say, happy little whisper, this one. None of that sad shit from yesterday. I'm much better today. Even though I've got actually a wake to go to, so I'll try not to be too happy. But that's how it is. And I've been bubbling all morning, to be honest. My dreams left me bubbling. Everything just kept me bubbling. And I had to share that with you because I know I'm forming links with countless people. And that for you, for those people, this is very important. And I want you to know it's just as important for me, with every single one of you. That I want to be there for you in this lifetime. I want to be your friend. I want to help you if I can. You know, sometimes, look at me and my wild bird. I haven't even spoken to her, and yet she's helped me immeasurably. So in the end, this process be as simple as that. And I'll keep my silly mouth shut and not get in trouble. I think I probably will be a bit cheeky. But I think I'm allowed tonight. You won't mind? Said you've got to have a sense of humour. But I want you to feel utterly comfortable with yourselves and with me. And that's my life's work done. That we are all an expression of the divine if we come from the right place. And like I was saying in the other one the other day about, as people have this courage to talk, to open a subject. Don't try and be a preacher if you have never been a preacher. And preachers, please make sure you are preaching correctly. To be zealous, as I said. To be inspired, great. To be active, wonderful. But be careful, because every single one of us is unique. And the smallest interactions at the beginning can remain. I know this from experience with myself and watching other people go through. In the end, experiences that just because of a few little interactions took them away from the subject. took them away from the magic, that they got annoyed. I use the analogy, it's like watching football. You're sat in that stadium and you love football. What do you keep your eyes on? Remember, it's the football you love. Most people, it will be that football. It will be the players, the match, the game. Other people might be in that audience, getting annoyed with the person on the right, the person in front, the person behind, and spending the entire football match getting pissed off with the people. Let's try and see this subject as that football, and you keep your eyes on the ball. Don't worry about what the people. We're all odd. There's naught queerer than folk, as they say. So be empathetic, be compassionate, but don't be overriding, don't be controlling. Be very, very gentle with each other throughout the process, throughout our interactions over, I hope, many years. And let us hold this dream now, guys. Let's hold it like never before. Let us truly lift up this dream together. Combine our hearts. Combine our certainty. And step into the most beautiful dream that has been dreamt and known was coming for so many years. Can't miss this now, you know. And also we can't just say, oh, it's going to happen anyway. Perhaps it will, but let us be active participants. Let us actively embrace this possibility and see where it takes us. Because this world needs this love now. We really, really need this now. This is the antidote to the madness going on. No other way to this garden than holding on. That we're there already. Many people, very fortunate to have had this awakening in the past and are going through it in a more awakened way. But it doesn't matter where you are. Never compare your journey. Every journey is unique. And just let that beautiful narrative be in your life. Just like that first thing in the morning, thank you. Let this narrative return to you. Your inner self-talk is so important. If you find it's negative, then have a go at changing it. And trust in the power of love, because that's the power, that's the superpower that we are becoming enveloped in. I firmly believe. So anyway, I guess I won't natter on because, well, I don't know. I just wanted to do this. Just had to do this. So a happy little whisper today, right, guys? And I'll certainly talk to you again soon. And loads of love to the World Bird. I see your affection. I feel the affection of what is beyond this veil of this illusion. I also see that affection within this illusion. I feel it within myself. And I got a feeling that you feel my love. So you're just trying to point out what I should be very well aware of by now. And I want us all to feel that there is a tangible love in this world. It is a force to be reckoned with. It has sustained us throughout. And it can get covered up or mutated. But let us remember what we are dealing with here and stay true to that. Stay true to our hearts and this journey. And once more, I always want to reach out to people, and the music, the praise, is not enough I can say of my gratitude, but I would like every single one I have reached to, every single group that I have reached to, I would love you to know that it is my absolute desire and prayer to one day enter those very rooms that I see, those very places, and meet with the very people that are singing and that are listening. You know, I see you guys in there, you get just as much as the one singing. There's a beautiful equality in this. And, hey, Dante, I saw you. I hadn't seen you for a while. Good to see you, pal. Love, hope, and best wishes as we do not give up at these parts of this journey. We've come too far. This goes for everyone. So, love, hope, and trust. And I'll talk to you soon. I quite like these daily ones, to be honest. It gives me really something to focus on. As soon as I get busy working, I find it so hard to fit in. As soon as I get a day off, I'm like, that's what I want to do. And this is exactly what I wanted to do today. So, feeling good. So, loads of love to everyone. See you soon, as I always say. And just take care. Take care of yourselves. Take care of nature. Take care of the animals. Let us do the full thing, I think. There's no choice. So take care. And I don't want to stop.